Isn't this a nice little road? I love Old Stage Road. It goes from Wake County into Harnett County. Does anybody care? Probably not. Anyway, if you're ever out this way, this is called Old Stage Road. And you can ride it from Raleigh pretty much all the way down into, I believe it's Dunn, North Carolina, or Coates or Irwin, one of the three. And if you're going to ride here, you probably want to get on it, because the way things are growing around here, geez, this will be all New Jersey any day now. You know, houses on top of houses. I was reading an article the other day in Rider Magazine talking about, maybe it was Rider Magazine, maybe it was on Facebook. I get the two confused. I have all kinds of motorcycle subscriptions on Facebook, and I have the Rider Magazine. Anyway, and one of these things talked about motorcycle etiquette and about how you shouldn't be, quote-unquote, that guy. Well, who is that guy? Well, that guy is the guy who's constantly revving his pipes. Vroom, 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 constantly. Annoying the hell out of everybody. Kind of like a middle finger to the world, right? The world that you have to live in with other people. It's a hateful thing if you're doing it just to piss people off. That's hateful. No cause for that. I mean, I could see if you're trying to get people to notice you so that they don't hit you. But doing it just to do it, kind of selfish, really. So that's bad etiquette. The other one is people who ride crazy. You know, it gives everybody a bad name when you're riding like a maniac. Especially in populated areas. I mean, I could see if you're in the middle of the woods or whatever, there's no cars coming out of driveways every 15 feet. Stuff like that. Maybe you can ride fast, like I did last summer. I admit it, I rode really fast. Faster than I should have. But I didn't do it around houses. I did it in the woods. And I know if I had gone over the double yellow, I could have hit somebody and hurt them. I know. I'm guilty. I'm that guy. But I'm not doing wheelies down the road, and I'm not doing 190 down the road. I was doing, 70 and 80 on roads that were, between, 25 and 45. Right, this road here is 55, and I'm doing 60. That's generally how I ride. Twisties make me want to go faster because I just love that whoosh feeling when you're, in the curve. Another thing that it talked about was the biker wave. It's a courtesy. It's saying, hey, you and I are both doing this very dangerous thing that we both love and enjoy, and not everybody gets that. And so it's my way of saying, good for you, buddy. I hope you stay safe out there. And if you don't wave back, okay, fine. But it's more polite to wave. You do that two-finger down thing, that thing there? You do that two-finger down because that means you keep both wheels on the ground kind of thing. You don't want to be going like this on the road. Hi, how you doing? Oh, isn't this great? We're on a motorcycle. You don't want to do that. That's probably not the best idea. Kind of removes the cool factor. You want to do one of them bam type of, ba-boom type of things. And the other one is if you're riding along, let's say you're on a 4-lane road. 4-lane or even 2-lane. Let's say you're on a 2-lane like this. Okay, 2-lane like this. And there's a guy on a motorcycle ahead of you. You come up on him. it's not polite to pass the guy at a gazillion miles an hour if he's going slower than you want. That happened to me once. Somebody passed me. I was on the highway, multiple lanes. The guy passed me. I was probably doing about 70, and this one was probably doing about 120. That SOB passed me so fast. I didn't hear him coming. I didn't see him coming. It was just suddenly blam right by me. Scared the bejesus out of me. That ain't cool. I did not appreciate that one bit. Normally I go straight here, but today I'm going to turn right just to see what is over here. And another thing that it talks about was not criticizing or talking trash about somebody else's motorcycle. It's pretty rude. That happened to me once. It wasn't a biker that did it. It was some guy in the parking lot at the gym. He says, hey, is that a Harley? Uh-huh. How old is that? At the time, it was only 2 years old. And it's 2 years old. That's only 2 years old? It looks like a 1950s bike. I knew what he was getting at. If it's not covered in, coats of plastic and space-age materials and has pipes going diagonally up on the end there. If it's not a Hayabusa Kawasaki Ninja, it ain't worth riding, which I think is ridiculous. It just shows ignorance. So I told him about how it had, electronic fuel injection, and it was very modern at the time, for what it was. But I knew he was basically giving me shit for riding what he considered to be a dinosaur. It's not polite, especially if you're on a motorcycle. I mean, if you're with friends and you want to give somebody some playful ribbing, that's fine, because everybody knows it's in good humor, and you're not doing it because you're being mean. Everybody loves the roundabouts nowadays. Alright, what's with the cops being over there? Anyway, so I'll give you an example of playfulness, right? So Moose 3971, he has a Road King as well, and he also has a Triumph trophy. And I give him crap for it once in a while. I gave the bike a nickname, and he took it. He liked it so much. I called it his trophy wife, because at the time it was like he divorced the old one, and now he's got the new one, and he's taking her out everywhere to show her the sights, like a trophy wife. Look at what I have. And he understood that I was just joking. He didn't take it seriously. And he called this, I think he called it Geezer Glide or whatever. So that's the kind of playful ribbing I mean. But if I didn't know the person that well, and I wasn't sure how they'd take it, I wouldn't say something like that. I mean, I've known Jay for years. If anybody can understand a good joke, it's him. I mean, he has to look at himself when he goes to the bathroom every day. Sorry. For example, Douglas Cassidy, he rides a Goldwing. And I love the Goldwing. I think it's a great bike. I've got no problems with it. But as a Harley guy, I could say something like, oh, you got a Goldwing, oh, space age, I could say so. I don't even know what people say. But I could say something jokingly stupid because he has an on Harley, but I didn't. It didn't even occur to me to. The first thing I think when I see a Goldwing is, oh my God, that thing is awesome. It handles like a dream. It gets up and goes like a bat out of hell. I've got nothing but admiration for that bike. But if I wanted to make a joke, I wouldn't even know how to, because, like I said, I don't know what the typical jokes are, but I wouldn't, because at the time I didn't really know him. As a matter of fact, I don't think I would even now, because I don't know his sense of humor well enough yet. I'm sure he'd be fine. He knows me. Right, Doug? You know who I am. I'm just a goof. I'm trying to think of things that people say about each other's bikes, and I can't think of any. All I know is the anti-Harley ones, as I get that a lot. I don't get a whole lot. I don't actually talk to people who hate non-Harleys. I don't really know anybody who hates non-Harleys. And most of the people I associate with, they love every type of bike. The only bike that I don't really see myself ever wanting to own is a, you know, the bike with the two wheels on the front. I know there are a couple of different brands. Can-Am has one. Somebody else has one too. The two wheels on the front, the one wheel in the back. It just doesn't appeal to me. I like a narrower front end. Now they got one bike, it's Kawasaki or something, got two front wheels. Well, it's two front and one back, but it's kind of narrow. They're really close together. And it just doesn't appeal to me, that two wheels up front thing. But that's, I'm not going to give somebody crap for it. I mean, they're perfectly nice. I imagine that they ride like a dream. But, oh, isn't this nice? This is nice.